Ladies and gentlemen, Tolinar here, Overlord. Let's get started. It's the last part of our marathon stream for Ashville. With this last 2-hour spurt, we will catch up to and surpass the time put into the original server. So, let's get in there. Oops, sorry, that's the mic. Poor skeleton horse is gone. Killed. Sad times. Right. Welcome back to my lava world. Lava all day, every day. Here's my crafting. And my barrel out here. I've got some blocks. The sound of lava is inescapable. It's just the way this world is. Right. Let's start harvesting. Reminds me, do I have any leftovers? Yeah, one. Alright, let's grab it.
Hey,
Well, ho, hi there. We've got somebody. Who goes? Greetings and salutations. My name's Tolinar, and I'm an overlord. Nice to meet you. Though, for the record, I am currently wearing a VR helmet, so I have no idea who is out there. What's your name, stranger?
my name is Desi. Nice to meet you too, and I kind of figured you were LOL.
Desi, huh? Hello, Desi. Yeah, welcome to my Lava World server. I started this particular server off right over here. Basically, it was this block and some stuff there. I had got 2 stacks of gravel and a bunch of puzzle blocks, and I have been working it up, starting with the bamboo factory. I am in hour 7. My last attempt to do a world like this got ruined. I thought I was in single player, and I was not, and someone came into my world and wrecked it entirely. So we are trying again.
Oh gosh, I didn't realize you were surrounded by lava.
Yes, this is a lava world. Lava, lava everywhere. And there was nothing but lava at the start. Like I said, it was just the 2 blocks. Since then, I have been busy. I got a gravel path going over there. Eventually, I'm going to set up a monster farm somewhere over there. Here's my bamboo farm. I'm working on a house just now. And here, a bridge to nowhere. Because every good Minecraft something needs a bridge to, well, anywhere or nowhere, really. Really nowhere. So I have to build this high up because if I build lower down, the lava will make all of this stuff catch fire. The puzzle block had single blocks of lots of materials and 1 piece of bamboo. I figured out pretty quick that I was going to need to use the 2 stacks of gravel to manufacture dirt. And then from there, just started growing the bamboo out. So, let's see here. How do I want to proceed?
I followed, and how are you going to find coal and iron?
Well, coal will be very tricky. But iron, eventually I'll have a mob farm. When you kill zombies, there is a 1 in 40 chance it will drop iron. Now, the puzzle did come with 1 block of iron, but I put 7 units of it immediately into this, a cauldron. Ooh. And it has rained, so as you can see, I've got water. All I need is 3 more iron nuggets. I had to use the other 2 to make my first hoe. With hoes, I can turn gravel into dirt. So I need 3 iron ingots from the zombies when I got my mob farm up. And then I'll have a bucket. And with a bucket, I'll be able to cool down the lava by making water turn this stuff into obsidian. And then I'll also be able to get a cobblestone farm going and start for real. Right now, though, I am just casting out a house. I think I'll start with a 1 room. Have to make do with a studio. Modest. Modest is fine. Okay. Bamboo grows really fast. I have only been able to get this far because of the new update to Minecraft. You can turn bamboo into bamboo planks. Apparently this puzzle world was really recent.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it changed again with the last patch. You used to be able to just take 4 pieces of bamboo and turn them into a plank. Now you have to take 9 pieces of bamboo to create a bamboo block. It's possible that this block could even, I don't know, go into a furnace and turn into coal. I haven't tested. I can't get the cobblestone for it yet, but as you can see, one block of bamboo turns into 2 bamboo planks. So, that's what I've been doing, is growing my world one block at a time. There we go. But yeah, on my YouTube, you can watch a recap of what happened in my first world. And that one I started up at the cloud layer. And I came down with a bucket of water and started casting obsidian and cobblestone right away. Got a cobblestone farm started. Started interacting with the traders. It was really fun, actually. I started off doing this as therapy for divorce. Just sort of talking to myself, but I feel stronger now, and I'm just having fun. I got attacked.
Can I ask you a weird question?
Fire away.
Do you know if aspirin helps with headaches?
It can. Really depends on the kind of headache you have. Headaches in particular can be caused by a number of things. If you have an eye strain headache from playing a lot of video games, which I tend to get a lot, then the best thing that helps is darkness and not sugar. Water can help a little bit. Aspirin helps with some headaches. Ibuprofen helps with some headaches. It really just depends on who you are and what you're suffering from. Yeah, my first playthrough, I got attacked. The minute I got down, there was a rainstorm going on. And I thought, well, there's lava all around me, lots of light, there won't be any monsters. And then lightning struck behind me and spawned a trap horse of all things. The one monster that can spawn close to you in a fully lit area. And so I immediately had to fight off 4 horsemen archers. And then one of them actually killed the other. So I had a skeleton horse at the start of my game. Coolest thing. Creepy thing. Just crazy creepy. And yeah, someone got into my world and they immediately rode my skeleton horse into the lava. And grabbed all the puzzle blocks and left. I still have the emeralds on this world and the
Thanks.
diamonds.
I woke up with a headache and I'm drinking ice water, and I've never heard of a trap horse before.
So a trap horse is a very rare Minecraft mob. During a thunderstorm, when lightning strikes the earth, there is a 5% chance on harder difficulties that a horse that is enchanted with a trap will spawn. If you approach this trap horse, then the trap horse will be struck by lightning a second time and will transform into a skeleton horse with a skeleton rider, and 3 others will spawn beside it. It's a very, very rare Minecraft mob. It only spawns in thunderstorms, and then the monster will despawn if you get too far away from it. So basically you have to stay in one area for a long enough period of time for a thunderstorm to happen and spawn a horse, and for you not to see this horse. However, in my world, there was lava all around, except for just one little spot of obsidian. So, lightning struck the obsidian, spawned a trap horse, and then that trap horse triggered immediately because I was close to it. So, I was just minding my own business, and suddenly I started getting shot in the back by arrows. There's a video of it on my YouTube channel. Just watch my, I might cut a clip of it. I'm learning how to edit, slow and sure. But yeah, then On the 7th day, my trap horse was killed by a rando. Apparently a friend of a friend found out I was streaming and decided the best thing to do with his life was to ruin my fun. It's fine, though. Adversity breeds strength and also allows one to examine one's settings more closely. I don't know much about Twitch, but I'm just going for it over here.
On the 7th day, God created a trapped horse, lol.
No, he created that on the 1st. On the 7th day, he rode it into the lava.
LOL.
Reminds me, I should watch The Chosen later tonight. I hear the next episode's up. Strange thing for a mad scientist overlord to say, but that's fine. I'm a very evil person, but hey, everybody's their own selves when they're just playing Minecraft. There's no one to be evil with here. So I'm just regrowing the land, healing it one square at a time. That's not very evil. Alright. Looks good. It's cheaper to make.
Everyone is evil in their own way, lol.
I think so too. Society decides what is good and what is evil. And anything society frowns upon, that's evil. That's how it goes. That's the nature of the world. People will always want things that society does not want. That's what it is to be a selfish human being. Yop, yop, yop. That didn't work. Oh, I remember now. These just go in on their own. There we go. Are you over 18? There we go. We are.
How long do you plan on streaming? And sorry for cutting you off so much. And I'm 21.
21, huh? Cool. Probably be going for about 2 hours total. The alarm will tell me when I'm getting close to my limit. Ooh, this is a bad angle. I gotta get down there and shore that up. Playing in VR really messes with your sense of depth perception. As in, you can perceive depth, and it messes with you. Yeah, I am an evil overlord, and my ultimate goal is to make the entire world topless. Mwahahahahaha. For the sake of racial equality. What's that? Why? Why? Get. Change weapons. Pillagers. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be, is it? One into the lava.
Oh God, where did they come from?
Good question, no idea. Where's the other one? Hi! Don't bring that fire up here. Huh. Okay. That's that. How amazingly convenient. Did I get a crossbow? No, just a couple of arrows. Too bad. It must have spawned over here. That was fun. Anyways, yeah. It might have spawned on top of my house, actually,
They
except
fed
there's...
around and found out LOL.
It's okay, I got attacked by pillagers in my last world, too. It's just too bad I didn't get one of their crossbows. That would have made my life easy. Ultimately, I need to have quite a few arrows. And I don't mind dying. Just caught off guard a little bit, that's all.
Have you ever broken something playing on VR?
I keep bumping into the microphone. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Thunk. But no, no breaks. I'm pretty careful about setting up my VR zone. And although I'm playing in a fisheye lens now, if you watch the YouTube versions, it's actually not in that round fisheye lens shape because I edit it out of my streams. It's a complicated procedure, but I use a separate microphone and a separate recording studio so that my VR streams come out in normal scope instead of the fisheye lens. I think it looks better. It's not quite as annoying to watch. Go ahead and get this all set up. Yeah, I wanted to put down enough hours to square up my hour count
Is
on my
your YouTube
world.
the same as your Twitch?
Yes, Tolinar. In both, I am Tolinar, and I am an overlord, is my soundbite. Which I very rarely use. Sometimes when a stream starts. To be an overlord is to combine ecology with economy. You must understand the natural balance of things and find a way to make a profit from it without destroying that natural harmony. It's actually very complicated work. Very underappreciated. It's an art I have been mastering for years, if not decades. Grass propagation, bamboo growth, all of it is part of the procedure of regrowing this world. The lava is only the master of this world for now. For example, this grass pad I'm standing on is actually good for spawning all kinds of mobs, and this is a slime chunk. The reason the mobs aren't spawning right now is because I'm too close. But if I were to walk out on that gravel spit that's behind me and cut down all this bamboo to provide space, mobs would spawn in. Right here. Now there's enough light that they wouldn't be hostile mobs except for the illagers who just come out of nowhere whenever they
Okay,
want.
I found your account and subscribed.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. I probably in like the first 4 or 5 subscribers I've even got. I've got people from my other games, mind you. Part of being a proper overlord and wanting to make the whole world topless is experiencing some of the more perverted offerings in the world. And one of them was a game called Omega Labyrinth Z, which is not obtainable from the United States store. You have to get it from the Japan PS4 store. And it was very controversial. So a lot of people go watch my partial playthrough of that. At some point, I'll finish it. I'm just not in the mood right now. But someday I'll finish playing that. I'm sure people will be thrilled. I also own Omega Labyrinth Life, which was less controversial.
Sorry, I keep cutting you off. I don't mean to.
Oh, don't worry about that. The only way I can have conversation with this VR helmet on is to actively listen. So if you speak, I'll just stop what I'm saying and have a listen. If my stream is breaky, then it's just bad internet. There should be a nice smooth upload on YouTube later. Yeah, in terms of master plans,
I feel bad for cutting you off.
don't worry about it. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. The master plan so far for being around is once I get myself back into the swing of things, I actually have to move pretty soon, so I'm doing this as a stress relief. But at some point, I'll give lessons on being an overlord. NIS released a series called Prinny Presents. I plan to demonstrate there the basics of being an overlord. Then later this summer, Etrian Odyssey will be coming out, and I'll show how to properly run an overlord's guild. And we'll go from there. Play a lot of really fun number crunchy strategy games. And I'll show how to balance an economy with an ecology. Maybe at some point I'll set my plans to make the entire world topless into motion. But right now we're just going to cut down the bamboo. Oh, this rainstorm.
Even though you're on VR, can you still play with people on different things like consoles?
Absolutely. In fact, the raider who destroyed my first game was a PS4 user. And since Minecraft's Better Together update, virtually anybody could potentially play with me if I were to open a Minecraft realm, which I have been thinking about maybe doing. It might be fun to play a game like this lava world with a bunch of people. But before I start on that, I want to get a little bit better established, have some folks around, maybe get a moderator for my chat room, do lots of stuff like that. I am just starting out. This is baby's first stream, more or less. I put plenty of videos on YouTube, but this whole live streaming thing is new to me. Kind of awkward talking to a person in real time. We're working on it. We're working on it. I used to use Minecraft for meditation a long time ago. So I would just sit for hours and dig in the ground and build something inane like a clock or a roller coaster. But right now I don't have that luxury. That'll be later. First I'll create the landscape.
Well, I'd like to play with you if you make a realm, or I'd be your moderator if you want.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. I've got a lot of people that I follow myself, but I can deal with that later. Eventually, I'll set up some sort of a just chatting thing, or possibly even get a VTuber skin. That's way in the future. We'll see what happens. I'm a brave soul who's willing to experience new technology. I don't know if I'm ready to talk with human beings in person. I've had one other person
I'm
who
on
stopped.
Xbox though and only have Bedrock, but I understand that.
Yeah, I'm on Bedrock too. This is actually the experimental patch. There's a switch in the settings that you can use to get to these special block rules. You just activate experimental version, and then away you go. You're almost there. This axe is just about toast. All right, let's go on back. Grab these ones also. All right. Four sticks. That's the cool thing about Minecraft Realms. Anyone
Now
who's
that
using...
I think about it, this is kinda like the one block version.
Yeah, I bet it's pretty similar, actually. Anyone who's using Bedrock should be able to play right along with me. I gotta get up there. Don't really want to wreck anything. Do I have another staircase? Yes. Good. Okay. That was close. One errant jump. My microphone pushed my head. That's all it takes.
Well, just let me know when you make a realm. I'd be happy to join if you want.
That's very kind of you. I've had one other guy who was interested in joining one of my worlds, and a couple of people I work with in real life that may be, but I don't think so. They're not ready to understand the overlord side of me yet, not even close. Everything's all well and good until they find out you're a mad scientist. Then it all goes to crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need a few more blocks. I need 20. So I need one more stack. There. There we go. Okay. Because these are half slabs, mobs won't spawn on them. Right. It's a little small, but it's a start. I have a house. An ugly square block house. Okay. Guess that means a door. Oh, I don't know what the bamboo door looks like. Shall we check it out? What do we got? Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I can get behind that. I can open it too. Nice. Move my bed. It's in a very awkward place. Good. Okay.
People never understand the science and madness that goes into a mad scientist. You have to be like that to come up with amazing new things. Thought.
Yeah. Most of my studies involve light and perception. But trying to explain the basics of it to somebody is pretty much a waste of time. So I mostly just let it go. Let people be themselves, and I'm myself, and whatever, you know? If it works out, then it's magical. If not, well, hey, lots of people in the world. Okay, gotta crouch. Getting close to the edge here. Make sure I don't have anything important in my inventory, just in case something wacky happens. Like, say, pillagers spawning directly behind me again. No, thank you.
You
Okay.
have to be like that to come up with amazing new things that people don't understand at first.
Yeah, that's how it goes. They don't have to get it. Just gotta go for it. Always let your conscience be your guide. You want to know the real reason I want to make the whole world topless? It's racial equality, actually, and gender equality, too. When you're naked, there's really no way to imagine that you're better than someone else. It's obvious you're not. It's obvious you're just another person. That's the truth of it. You can't be better than somebody else if you're just naked. Okay, so it's 20 to here. And how many blocks across this?
Exactly, it's not fair that guys can go topless but girls can't be. See, guys can't control themselves.
I think that's stupid. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this is another 20. Okay. The reason I'm counting blocks is because I need to have 120. I'll show you what I mean. Let me get over here. This may cause some unusual critters to spawn in, actually. Over here on the other side of my... Please don't creep me out like that. Over here on the other side of my lava bridge... Oh, I'm tired. I gotta go back. That's not
If you
exhaustion.
think about it, lesbians can be fine around women in sexy outfits, but guys can't. That says a lot.
It does. What is that weird clanking noise? What is that symbol? Well, what? That's not insomnia. If I go to bed, will that go away? It could be insomnia, but I don't think it's insomnia. Didn't go away. That's not insomnia. I better not carry anything. Anyways, from out there to down here is a certain number of blocks.
So it's not the clothes, it's the person, so I understand where you're coming from.
That's right. People should be held accountable for their behavior. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38 here, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So this is 60 here. So that way needs to be 60 more blocks. Oh, it's the pillagers. The pillagers are pissed. Okay, now I understand. I don't know what to do. I don't have any idea of how to fight these guys and protect my family. Well, anyways, maybe it'll go away with time, but I doubt it. 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 86 blocks so far. Now, I'm not going to preach that I'm some sort of beautiful saint. No, of course, I want to make girls topless so I can look at their boobs. Duh. That said, did the mark go away? No. With that said, stuck on a... I think there's a big difference between wanting to see a girl's boobs and being an absolute disrespectful jerk to people. I don't think there are too many men on the planet that don't like looking at girls' boobs. But if I'm going to make one person topless, might as well make everybody topless, to be fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Besides, if people understood how diverse folks' bodies are and had more realistic expectations, it might be better for everybody all around anyways. Okay. 80 and going. Trouble is, I believe this block will remain until such time as I have a village. And then the pillagers will come and try to destroy my village. It is in the master plan. Oh, I am 40 years old, 40. Quite ancient. My stream is technically 18 plus. Of course, I talk about brainwashing the entire world, making them all get topless, so it's not for kids. But no matter, we're all good.
Oh wow, you don't sound 40, no offense.
Well, thank you. I am, in fact, 40 years of age, quite old. It's nice that I don't sound that way, I guess. When it comes to cutting down bamboo, the longer you can go between phases, the better the profit. The bamboo will just grow taller and taller while you are busy doing other things. So fighting mobs is actually good. Spend time doing some measuring, counting steps, verifying information. Wonder if I were to drink a bucket of milk, I could get rid of this banner. Maybe not. I'll do some research online, see if I can find out what you have to do to get rid of a pillager's banner.
Unpopular opinion, ice water tastes amazing, and yes you can.
So all I really need is my bucket and a cow. And I can get a cow, easy enough. Earning my bucket is a priority.
Milk does take away the banner.
Good deal. Thought it might. Honestly, I don't deal with this sort of mob very much. It's been a little while since I played. Pillagers are new to me. Just as well. Alright. Oops. Right. I think ice water tastes like ice water, which is just fine. Quite normal. Alright. However many of these...
It does, but still taste amazing.
Alright. Lots of parts to continue my bridge. To nowhere. One, two, three, four. Nope.
I already drank 1 cup with the time we have been talking, and I just got my 2nd cup.
That's cool. Drinking water is very healthy for you. There we go. All right. Well, what do we have here? Sorry, bird brains, but you gotta go. You're real cute, but I ain't got time for that.
Building a bridge if there's nowhere to go?
The place to go is away from the mob spawner. I need a runway of 128 blocks or more. Ultimately, over there, I'm going to create a dark place where enemies can appear, and I'll very carefully control the distance to those enemies. Mobs spawn 24 blocks away, so all I have to do is create a platform over there that is 24 blocks long. And then at the end of it, create a dark space for monsters to spawn in. And voila! I will have made a monster spawner. But in the case that something appears that I do not want, I want to be able to remove it. In particular, I want to fight zombies because I need the iron. And it might be good to fight spiders too. I need the string. But skeletons would be a pain in the neck to deal with right now, because they'll shoot me and I could fall in the lava. And I also don't want any creepers at all. So if the wrong thing spawns, all I have to do is go the other way. Walking 120 blocks in the other direction forces a monster to despawn. Basically, it gives me the ultimate cancel that foe ticket. I just walk to the other end and bye-bye. The bridge should be well in...
another cauldron so you can get more water to make a nether portal.
Once I have one bucket of water, I will have enough water to do me for now. I will be able to make all the obsidian I want. I will be able to make all the cobblestone I want. And eventually, the rain will fill my cauldron up again, just like it did the first time. I will have 2 water blocks, and with 2 water blocks, I'll have an unlimited source. All you gotta do is put them diagonal to each other in a 2x2 space, and boom, an endless pool. So the water is a waiting game. Eventually, I will be able to cool the planet's surface. Right now, though, I have to stay on my little pedestal up here. But that's just the beginning of the long game. Ultimately, my plan goes a lot farther than just getting a hold of water. I also plan to make friends with the traveling merchants. They're the key to really getting started. Once I have water, I'll gain access to cobblestone, which is good, and I'll be able to cool the lava, which is also good. But cobblestone can't grow anything, and it's kind of inorganic, you know. It's not healthy material for the planet. Now, you can pour water on lava to get a hold of smooth stone and just leave it down. So I could build a landscape of stone, but I still want dirt. To get a hold of dirt, I am instead going to need something else. So what I'll do is I will get a hold of a moss block. With a moss block, I can turn stone into moss. And if I have to cook cobblestone to do it, I will. And then, with all the moss that I can want, I will take spruce saplings and turn the moss to podzol and the podzol to dirt. And I will have all the grass I want. I will reforge the surface of this world. I'm also going to make a huge village. Now, doing that will be tricky,
How long
but
have you been playing on this world?
about 7 hours now. I plan to go until 8 and then stop for the night. See here? The golden apple and a potion of weakness. With those, it'd be easy to make a villager from a zombie villager. But I've got a better plan. They also gave me 9 gold ingots, right? And using the iron, I made a cauldron. So all I have to do is put the potion of weakness into the cauldron and use it to tip arrows. So I've got 8 or so arrows of weakness. Then I will take an apple from a farmer villager. Yes, I'm going to turn one of the villagers into a farmer. My first villager will be a farmer. I will very carefully control that. And then with a farmer-type villager, hopefully, I will proceed to level him up by growing food. When he gets high enough level, he'll start selling apples. I take one more apple, wrap it in gold, and I'll have my second villager. With 2 villagers, I can build an entire village out of nothing.
You're low-key amazing. I could not do anything that you're talking about right now.
No, it's just a matter of following the steps. It's like Senku said in Dr. Stone. If you follow the steps, you will 100% reach the destination every time. I started this world, if you watched the first episode, from nothing but a couple of blocks in the middle of an entire pool of lava. But all I had to do was stack the gravel up so that I got out of range of the lava, and then put one piece of bamboo and wait. When the bamboo grew up, I eventually had wood. I could put the wood up out of the way, grow bamboo on top of that. Then I could make myself a hoe. And with a hoe, I could start turning gravel plus dirt into coarse dirt. 2 and 2 equals 4. And then hoe the coarse dirt to produce ordinary dirt, and build an entire platform of dirt from most of the gravel, just using the rest to make a running strip for separating out the monster area, because I don't want them over here. And then build myself a house. Get this stuff refined out. I left this grass, once it grew, underneath the shulk block was a hidden grass block, just there. So I just pathed grass on up. Let it spread over my dirt. Now this grass will spawn mobs, so if I cut down all the bamboo and walk away, I'll get chickens like those ones that appeared. There must be a spot that didn't have a bamboo on it, and it caused a bunch of chickens to appear. Because I was walked away from it. And that's the whole procedure, you know? So I got some sheep to spawn. And then I took the lapis and used it to color the sheep's wool blue and made myself a blue bed just because, you know, swag, why not? And with the bed, I don't have to worry about phantoms dive bombing me anymore. I can stay up for as long as I need to. Only now I've got pillagers breathing down my neck, but I can resolve that too. All I need is my bucket. To get the bucket, I'll have to kill about 40 zombies 3 times and get 3 iron ingots. I'm sure I'll get a lot of other stuff in the process. Potatoes, whatever. I'll also get a lot of string. I can use that to make the bow. I'll need a bow and a bunch of arrows. Probably have to split some gravel in order to get the arrows. Still working out exactly how to do that, but it can wait until I cool the ground around the gravel. Then I can probably just pick it right out. As it is now, trying to get that gravel back will result in lava-based disaster. It is serving its noble cause. Each time you try to pick up gravel, there's a chance that you get a flint instead. So it slowly degrades over time. But if you just plunk it down and leave it, it'll do its job just great. The key to having everything in this world is just being patient and sticking to the steps. Speaking of following the steps, we're doing pretty good for our bamboo supply here. And my platform is getting quite long. Just a few more blocks out, and I should be able to set up my arena over there.
So you said you're new to streaming, so I'm assuming you just start streaming.
Yep. Just get going. I just jump into it. Sometimes I'll post on Twitter, hey, I'm about to go live, and then off I go. I don't have a schedule or anything yet, because no one cares. You are like the first, maybe second person to follow me who's just not sharing a trade follow. And those people, they don't tend to come in here at all, so. I mean, it's nice to trade follows with folks. I like to go over and see what they're doing. You know, all this crazy stuff going on. Whiz-bang ultimate, flippity-doo riding the car. I don't understand. It's fine. I don't necessarily need to get it. Every YouTuber, every streamer, every VTuber has their own thing they're doing. That's awesome. I dig it.
I love a schedule so I can keep up with you.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. I can probably work one up. Once I get myself moved, I will make it a point to have a schedule so people can watch what I'm doing. Usually I spend about 1 hour a day playing Minecraft, and then about 1 hour a day playing Dead or Alive Extreme 3 right now, playing volleyball. My volleyball save is just as young as my Minecraft save. I just finished my first vacation with Helena, and Leifong is up on the block. So, she's like on day 5. Ultimately, I plan to go through all 11 of the girls each month.
I find this very interesting and feel like I can learn a lot from you.
Yeah, Minecraft is a fun game. There's plenty of secrets and things to know. Some of the stuff doesn't really apply to super flat worlds like this, like mining techniques. There's nothing to mine. Instead, it all comes down to resource production. You have to know how to manufacture all the blocks you want. You have to know how to find it, how to get it. I haven't even figured out which biome this officially is. I know I'm in a super flat, but the biome determines what else will appear. And I don't know what it is. I've got some tests that I'll run later to figure it out. All I know is that it's one of the biomes that spawns the generic farm monsters. I also haven't seen any horses yet. But then there haven't been many spawns, so maybe there are horses here and maybe there's not.
I've been playing Minecraft for a while and still have a lot to learn.
Well, Minecraft is one of those things where if you think you know it all, you're missing the picture. Because knowing it all is not necessarily the most valuable thing. The important thing about Minecraft is your attitude of playing. There's more than one way to play, more than one way to win. For achievers, the game's all about reaching the Ender Dragon and killing it. That's going to be hard for me. I'll have to cheat, actually, because this world has no strongholds. It's just lava. Everywhere you look, just lava. Which means no ender portal. So, I will probably allow myself to eventually construct a beautiful, detailed ender temple. And once it is done, completely done, I will cheat and add an ender portal to my world. But before then, I'm going to stick to the rules. I feel like if I want to go see the dragon, I need to earn my right. And I am a long ways away from getting there.
If for a fact that I don't know it all, I haven't even gotten to the end and beaten the dragon by myself.
For an explorer, the real prize is understanding how all of the blocks connect, understanding the world and its functions, not beating some silly dragon. In fact, An explorer will almost certainly go fight the dragon to capture its breath, actually, so they can make lingering potions, and for very few other reasons. This is the sort of person who assembles a snow golem in an early day just because they know they can. Oh, snow. That's an idea. I could make a very tall tower and see if it snows. That would eliminate a lot of possibilities. If this is a hot biome, it's not a hot biome, it's rained. If this was a desert, there wouldn't be rain. So, I know it's not a hot biome. If it's a cold biome, then at high altitudes it'll snow. But it's not a really cold biome because it didn't snow at ground level. Maybe it's just plains. That would make sense. But it won't snow on plains. We'll have to go up and see. Time to merge some tools. When you have two broken tools of the same type, you can put them together to gain a percentage of wear. It's very useful for being resource efficient. As long as both tools are 1/3 or less, then it doesn't matter when you mesh them together. You'll always get the most efficient outcome. So I usually just wait until I've got a sliver of red left and then stick them. I love intricate games. There are people whose...
I joined your stream, to be honest.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know what I have to offer, but as long as you're amused and having fun, that's great. There are people whose whole idea of fun is making other people's life hard. That's one way to play Minecraft. For that dude who rode my skeleton horse into the lava, that was his big win for a while, I guess. He found something rare and got to destroy it. Lucky boy. There's no sense moping over it. Didn't cost me anything to get a hold of that skeleton horse. Easy come, easy go, right? Now, if he were to show up and blow up this, I'd be annoyed. But, yeah. For some people, the game is all about social interaction. Minecraft can be more about chatting and having fun with other people, or seeing what other people are doing, than doing it yourself. So the truth is, Minecraft is what you want it to be, and you win when you decide you've won. Ba-da-ba-dum. After this, I will probably have enough blocks, actually, to start on the mob platform. 30. Nice.
You offer a lot of knowledge.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say. That's too many. 7 is the number. Yep. I think we're there. 14 more blocks out. Here we go.
Well, it's true.
Deep breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
And anyone who tells you different is just dumb and jealous.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. I'll be honest, looking down, oof, I bumped into the mic. Looking down over the edge of this lava is terrifying. It's real bad. Alright, let's see if I can recover these blocks that I accidentally cut. Oh, one of them fell. That's life.
If I ever played on a world like this with you, I might need a lot of help.
Maybe. Everybody has their own creative ideas of what to do, but when it seems like there's nothing to do, you can get stuck for a while, you know? My guess is, with that bamboo farm, you'd be able to do pretty much anything you wanted with building wood. And you probably set about to making a big house or a tower or a farm or something. Okay. I think the platform is long enough now. Hello, Chicky. Sorry.
How do you walk without walking into things? LOL.
You can pass through the trees in bamboo forest pretty easily. But, I'm actually using a regular controller. I can pivot my head to look around, or I can spin the controller. See? With a little bit of control practice, it's actually really intuitive. You can get a feel for it super fast. One piece of coal, please.
Oh, it never used VR, so I was just wondering.
Yeah. That is the case. Every game deals with VR a little differently. In Minecraft, you can set it up in a number of different ways. The way I have it configured is head pivot combined with control sticks. So I've got a DualShock in my hands. 1, 2,
It seems
3,
really complicated for someone who
6,
hasn't used
7,
it.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can see how that might be the case. But it's really no more complicated than turning your own head. See? The cursor is where I look. And if I feel like I'm cranking my head too far, I just use the controller to fix it. At first, like the first week that I had VR, it was a little disorienting. Boy, it felt natural real fast. The human body is capable of adapting to so many things. You know how we like drive cars and stuff, right? It's remarkable how quickly we can get the hang of something new. Our bodies are capable of memorizing new techniques so easily.
I feel like I would run into everything in my room, lol.
Haha. I'm just sitting in a chair, actually. Relatively calm. Just hanging out. Tell you what, there are times when I do bump into stuff doing VR, though. When I play a game like this, I barely move. It's really easy. But when I'm playing No Man's Sky, I shift around a lot more. And when I'm playing Dead or Alive Extreme, I don't just set up one chair. I set up an entire lane of the house as a runway to do VR in, because there's a lot of cool tricks you can do in the game. Normally, when you do VR in Dead or Alive Extreme 3, you're watching from very specific viewpoints. And you can move around a little tiny bit. But the truth is, you can shift the camera a great deal if you move in real life. So what you do is set up a large area for VR. Then you'll change viewpoints using the X and O buttons. So that you'll start off in the middle of the room, and the model is right in front of you, okay? So there's one of the girls, and she's doing some stretch or something, okay? And what you want to do is get a lot closer to her, and maybe adjust the camera so that you're above her or below her. The way you do that is... Wow, the music got very loud. Thank you. Very epic. Anyways. The way you do that is you back up all the way back in your runway, and then switch your viewpoint and switch back. Your position in the room will be at the back, but you'll be reset to the middle of the room in the VR. Now, as you move back to neutral, head back to the center of your runway, you'll get very close to your target. And if you happen to say stand on a chair or something and set the viewpoint very high, then when you get back down off the chair, your viewpoint will go low. You can do the opposite too. You can put your face down on the floor to set your viewpoint very low, and then when you stand up straight, your viewpoint will go high. So basically you move the camera in the opposite direction of where you want to go, then press XO to change your viewpoint and switch it back again, or switch it around, and then move back into a center position, and the camera will go where you want it to. Does that make any sense? Kind of convoluted instructions, I know. Move in the opposite direction, reset the camera, and then when you move back to normal, it'll go where you want.
Yes, surprisingly I understand, lol.
I have some very interesting videos that I am not posting to Twitch. For more than one reason. So, I don't know. I might put them on YouTube, maybe not. We'll see. They may sneak out there somewhere, someday. I'll figure out what I'm doing. I'm new to this whole streaming thing. But I do feel like I want to share. It's not fair to get to see all these beautiful things and not be able to share it with other people. That's half the fun. So far, in all of my Dead or Alive streams, I'm being very clean and reasonable. And I believe that Dead or Alive Extreme 3 is the best game of its genre. Mainly because you get to decide whether you want to be reasonable or not. You decide what kind of game Dead or Alive Extreme 3 is. You're not forced to be nice by the game. You're not forced to be awful by the game either. You can be sweet to the girls, make them all happy, give them gifts that they like, and give them an arrangement of suits to pick from that suits their particular tastes and styles. Try to create a very fashionable beach where everyone is friends and has a lot of fun. Or you can just not care and relax and play volleyball and hang out and chill. Or you can be a complete pervert asshole. Whatever you want to do is on you. And the game will actually react accordingly. If you're sweet and kind, the girls will level up fast. And you'll be able to do a lot of fun things. There's a lot to learn about mastering volleyball. If you want to be a jerk, then you even get to decide whether the girls react or not. Towards the higher levels, there are items you can use where you can be as much of a pervert as you want and get no reaction, or get the biggest reactions from them instantly. It's all up to you.
When you said MHM, you sounded like a villager, lol.
Uh-huh. Well, that's not terrible. Huh. I'm definitely working like a villager over here. Agriculture is labor. Usually it's beautiful labor. All right. Let's see here. I need at least...
I hate having a toothache.
Oh, you've got a toothache? Oh. Oh no, so that's why you have a headache. Yeah. Yeah, that'll definitely cause a headache. All right. Let's get going. All right. Time to start for real. Thank you. Oh, these are the wrong shape. Hang on.
And I don't have any Tylenol, that's why I asked you about aspirin.
Yeah, aspirin will help with a toothache some. It can be a useful pain reliever.
Well, it's not working very well.
Ah, sorry to hear that. Depending on the nature of the toothache, it can help to salt it sometimes, but sometimes it'll just make it hurt a lot. You can try mouthwash and things like that. They don't work all the time either, though. Toothaches are difficult pain.
waiting for my mom to get up for work to see if we have any more Tylenol or if I can have one of her boyfriend's pain pills.
Seems like a reasonable course of action. Got it. Thank you. Changed my mind about the structure of this thing.
I woke up at 2 am BC of my toothache and now it's 4 am.
Oh, that sucks.
But talking to you is taking my mind off of it a little bit so it doesn't hurt as much, it seems.
Well, that's good. I have to do some positional math.
Why did you change your mind on the structure?
I decided that I want to have it more open so I can see what mob is inside of it. The walls could obstruct my view of the enemy. I want it to be lower. 2, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
Oh, makes sense. Seeing the mod would be very helpful. What are you going to do if I...
Sorry? Sorry, the music's very loud. I like the ambiance, but it's in the way sometimes. Now, what was that you said?
What are you going to do if there's a creeper?
Walk away. With the distance set correctly, I should be able to just walk away.
It will follow you.
There's a certain distance where a mob will spawn and you can see it, but it will not recognize you are there. Hostile recognition for most mobs starts at around 36 blocks. They spawn in at 24 to 44 away. Then they despawn at 128 away. Meaning that as long as I control my distance to the enemy, then things will be fine. This, again, is half slab. Because it is risen off of the baseline by one half a block. See how the fences are floating in midair? Mobs simply cannot spawn on the platform I'm standing on right now. They can't. CANT. So, now, what I want to do...
How do you know so much about Minecraft?
Oh, I've played for years. Decades, even. The information, you just learn it over time, and... heck. As long as you're constantly applying your knowledge, it sticks with you. Uh-oh. This platform is no good. See, this is a full block now. A mob could spawn on this. It's very close to the lava, though, so... the light is coming up over the edge of the platform here. The lava light is coming up and over. So this is not going to reach zero light. Only certain mobs can spawn in the light. Most of them are friendly. Slimes are an exception. But they're not a super dangerous exception. Alright, now we're going to go back down. Mobs could spawn on these blocks of dirt if there wasn't lava right there. The light keeps mobs from spawning on my gravel strip here too. And the same light here and coming up over the fences keeps mobs from spawning here and on my bridge. Just enough light here to keep enemies from appearing. But if I walk all the way down here, it'll force enemies over there to disappear. This is 100, 80, 60, 40, over 120 blocks away from my spawn area. That's plenty of room. Oh. There's my blocks. I was going to say, I accidentally used the blocks that I was planning to make axes out of, but I didn't. They're right here. There. Voila. Alright, let's go axe. Whew, feels like I'm about an hour into my stream. Actually, much farther than that. I've got about 15 minutes left. I don't think I'm going to finish my mob farm. My phone timer will go off when it's time to wrap up my stream. But this world has more progress.
My mouthwash, but it'll hurt.
Yeah, it'll suck. I've had to do that before. This world officially has more progress on it than my last world. And it shows, too. It's very advanced. I've got a house in it, as opposed to just living in the barren wasteland. I've completed several finished platforms, and I'm working on a mob spawner. I never got that far on the last server.
I wish you could stay on longer.
I actually have to get moving tomorrow, as in I have to move from one residence to another, which means I'm gonna have to get my sleep at some point. Very important not to overdo it and burn yourself out when you play Minecraft anyways. It's tempting to just play yourself to death, especially when you're having fun doing a new server, but leaving something for tomorrow is also important. It's great to have another nice person to talk to on my server. I'll check the chat logs and find out how to spell your name and stuff. Sooner or later, I'll figure out this whole Twitch thing. I don't stay an ignorant to technology forever. We'll see what happens. Usually a pretty quick study. Probably make allies with the lewdest people I can find and call it good.
It burns.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it feels better soon. After a while, numbing it off like that will help the pain to subside. Pretty good. Whew, 66.
My mom should be up soon, so that's good.
Yeah. I think so. Probably better to be gone with that pain.
Then hopefully I'll be able to go back to sleep.
Hopefully. Yeah. I hope you get some good sleep, guy. Not being able to sleep sucks. Alright. This should be far enough. How many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 9. Right. 9 blocks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm a girl, by the way.
Oh, well, that's nice. Oops. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. As long as you're cool with me being me, I'm cool with you being you. Oof, another misplaced block. There we go. All right. Now, the center of this platform is starting to get a little dark. Let's do the math. The light level from the surface goes 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So about 2 more lines is what we need. Oh. Oh. I'll build a wood hood to block out the light in this direction. I'm feeling really tired. I must be getting close to wrap up on my stream. My timer says I have 9 minutes left. It's enough time to cut one more round of bamboo.
Dang, then I'll to find another stream to watch.
Yeah, I've got to sleep at some point. But a little bit more I can tolerate. I appreciate you keeping me company. It's been nice having another person on the stream. Normally I just work along in silence, 0 views, you know, no one's really watching or caring what I'm doing. But hey, this time I had someone nice to talk to, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. Bamboo grows
You're
really
welcome.
fast.
I followed, so anytime I see that you're on, I'll watch and talk to you.
Thank you. My schedule at work has me working all random hours, on again, off again, whenever they want. So my streaming time will be very inconsistent. But usually it'll be somewhere around 6 p.m. to late at night, or in the mornings up to about 1 in the afternoon. Maybe even 2. And on the weekends, anything goes. Of course, my weekends are at random times, so not very helpful, that. Like, okay, go sit down for a day. Oh well.
That's fine, I'll join anytime I can.
That was a big one. Waiting for one bamboo plant to grow is the most frustrating experience. Except maybe waiting for a sapling to grow. But when you've got a whole thing like this, you can hardly keep
like
up.
To stream and nobody watch.
You do? Aw.
Yes, I stream whenever I can and get no viewers.
Well, that doesn't seem fair. Should be able to figure out who you are by checking the chat logs, so I'll follow you too. There we go. There we go. Put these guys together. Nope.
My username is Desi Wallace 2222.
Coolio. Desi for short, huh? Alrighty. think I'll upload a super speed recap of the whole thing as well. So YouTube will have the non-fisheye version of all of my stream videos, all of the different sessions. They have a tendency to expire from Twitch, but you'll be able to catch them there. And I'll also make a fast-forward version of the clips to the week.
Wait, how do you get food if there's no mobs?
So far, I've been dying. Mobs do spawn. You saw that chicken before, right? All I have to do is stop planting bamboo or put them in the chest somewhere, and mobs will spawn here. But honestly, I have no way to cook them. So I've got a bunch of raw meat, which is not especially useful. What I need...
You can eat everything raw except chicken.
Yeah, but then you end up with pretty serious risk of getting food poisoning and losing hunger anyways. I'll show you. We'll gamble on a steak. I got lucky. That time I didn't get greened. One more try. Nope. If my hearts turn green, then I get food poisoning. And I end up losing hunger instead. But yeah, I've got some food hanging out. Still can't farm. No water. Eventually, I'll be able to fight skeletons, get bones, and then go from there. But for now, I suppose the last thing to do is to take my map, which shows just lava on lava, and update it.
If only known chicken to give food poisoning.
Maybe I've got my data mixed up. There's my timer saying it's time to call it quits for the night.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much for watching this stream. Blah! I gotta move that bed. I don't like my face being in the wall. All right.